Hey, I'm Andy from Two Chimps Coffee, and today we're going to learn about milk steaming. So milk steaming is when we take milk, cold milk, and then steam that to make it hot, to make our favourite drinks that you would find on the high street, such as a latte, cappuccino, flat white, etc. We're going to talk about how to steam milk and show you through the steam wand and other bits and pieces that you might find interesting. So, if you're ready, let's dive in. So first then, we're going to talk about the steam wand. The steam wand is the metal arm that comes off the side of any espresso machine, either a home espresso machine or commercial espresso machine. It comes in three main parts. You have the metal arm. At the bottom of that arm you will find almost a cap that's got some holes in to let the steam through, and then there'll be a knob or a button to turn it on and off. So first we need a milk steaming jug. So the ones we use here are made of metal. They have a metal handle and also an actual spout rather than like a bell-shaped pour. By giving yourself one with a spout, you're just giving yourself the best opportunity to be able to pour the milk successfully when we come to the end. So the first thing we need to do is to purge our steam wand. Purging the steam wand removes the water that's sitting in the steam wand and brings it back to steam. Next thing is we're going to pop some milk into our jug, usually up towards about the bottom of the spout, so we've got a nice bit of depth in the jug there. And then we are going to lock our steam wand into our spout. If you imagine that the centre of the jug here is a clock face, we want the crack mark in the steam wand to sit just underneath the surface of the milk, right in the centre where the hands would come from on that clock. Lastly, before we're ready to turn our steam wand on, we're going to tilt our jug ever so slightly, so we've broken the radius and brought the steam wand ever so slightly closer towards one side rather than the rest of the jug. When we are ready to steam, we are going to turn the steam wand on, open it all the way so it's at full power, and we're going to watch our milk start to spin. Now we listen out for that tearing noise there, and it's the tearing noise that's going to put air into the surface of the milk. When we are ready, we are going to turn our steam wand off and before dropping our milk jug down. Then lastly, before we do anything with our milk, we just need to clean our steam wand so nothing starts to stick to it. Purge it again to remove any milk that might have started its way up the tube. And then tap the milk jug if you've got any of those larger bubbles appearing in there before you do your pour. Milk. When we talk about alternative milks, we're always looking for the barista edition, which is going to give us the best chance of pouring something like you get on your high street. So the milk first then, if we talk about the different milks, whole milk has got more fat and protein in it than semi-skimmed, which has got more fat and protein than skimmed itself. The fat and the protein molecules kind of rub past each other using the steam wand to kind of polish the milk. That's what gives your milk that kind of lovely texture. Semi-skimmed has obviously got less fat, less protein, so it's going to be harder to steam, and then skimmed is going to be even harder to steam as well. So if you use alternative milks, you will notice that the barista edition always pours a lot thicker, like creamier, so kind of mimicking that whole milk rather than say semi-skimmed or skimmed, etc. So our three main drinks then for milky coffees are going to be a latte, a flat white and a cappuccino. All of those include either a double or a single shot of espresso and then some milk foamed in different quantities, I suppose. So firstly we'll talk about a cappuccino. A cappuccino is around about a third coffee, third liquid milk and then a third lovely kind of dense foam sitting on the top there. To get that we're going to need to steam our milk for about 8 or 10 seconds in the foaming phase. Our next drink then will be a flat white. So a flat white should be a lot flatter, hence the name. And we're looking to steam our milk in that stretching phase for probably 3 or 4 seconds. And then we've got a latte as well sitting in there where we're going to need maybe a little bit longer, 5, 6, 7 seconds in there just to foam our milk successfully. Firstly, we need to purge our wand. Secondly, we need to hold our jug so it's flat at the bottom and connect the steam wand into the spout of the jug. Then we're going to need to tilt the jug just to get the wand into the correct space. Steam the milk until it's hot enough that you can only hold your hand on it for 1 second or so on the bottom. Turn the milk off, clean the steam wand and then tap the milk jug if you've got any of those larger bubbles appearing in there before you do your pour. And there we have it. You know how to pour milk for your favourite espresso-based drinks. Thanks very much. Bye.